Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 38 of Grand Ages Medieval. And okay, I'm trying to locate where... Okay, this guy should come over right here. That's our scout.
No problem.
And what I have done off camera is pre-position the three settlers that we have. And according to the game manuals, right, one of the biggest things that let me rephrase what I'm saying. This game has a lot of aids or help in this, and one of the biggest things is the tips menu. So if you press options, you go down to tips. We went through that as part of the tutorial, but we never actually read it. It is very, very detailed, and so regions, it just describes what the game mechanics are. So the other one is the by pressing the big square PS4 button, we have all of these things, right? The units, towns, and the thing that I have been using very much lately is this one. These trading routes tell us how each route is making money or losing money, and so this one is because I took control of this guy, went to a place to stock up on a lot of bricks and wood, and that's why he's losing money. And the reason I'm showing this now, like this route is 141,000. It doesn't tell whether this is on a per month. I doubt it is per month or not. It's just the whole route that it goes through. So it takes and if we press X, we will see that this is the route. That is the route that is making one of the most money in this game, or in our game. And remember earlier, about 2 episodes back, I mentioned that I readjusted all their routes so that they are not only going clockwise, but they're also going counterclockwise, so that the same 4 or 5 cities actually make the best sense. That you go counterclockwise and clockwise again. And prior to making this adjustment, after making this adjustment, I noticed, I'm just trying to recall this as much as I can. I'm trying to recall that we made, or actually because we did those two, the counter and the clockwise movements, it doubled the income of each route. It makes sense, right? Because if it goes one way and then goes the other way, so it just increased the income. And I remember one of the lowest, without this negative one, right? And we're not talking about this negative one. The lowest income I had was like on a route that was earning me about 3,000. And now the lowest route we have is this one, 12,000, which is, yes, I recall this was, at that time, the route had only 4 cities. It was only going through these 4 cities. I expanded it to include this one. So it's not only just the clockwise and the counterclockwise, but I made adjustments also. Like this used to be only just 4 cities. I included so that they came over here so they can have access to a pump and also tools. So I had to adjust it, but it makes so much sense to actually pay attention to the route. So that's why I said in the off camera, I have been adjusting the routes of each individual trader, so that and now this is like the second biggest income guy. So initially it has only one rotation. Now I have both rotations, counter and clockwise. So that was very important. So this did not change. I mean, this one still had the same five cities, but now it is making 137,000. Prior to the change of counter and clockwise, my highest income was maybe, I think, only 65,000 or something. So this actually really affected our potential for making money. So it's very important to have counter and clockwise movements. And also trace the look at the products that it has. It shows that there's a little more variety, right? Uh, and the one that give us the best income is which was one? I think it's this one, 141. Yeah, the 141 gave us the most income. And again, that is it involves six cities. Oh, yeah, it involves six cities. And what is its trade? What is its product type? So it's pretty varied, right? So anyway, so I've gone over the hint section in the options, going to the tips, and I've gone down to the products, economic, economic workers, citizens, trade. On trade, it says that it is better with. So it says that it is important to have a synergistic trade relationship with nearby towns. In other words, what we've been doing with the established towns like this one, we're talking about this industrialized city, right? It is independent on its own. I mean, in terms of it can produce coal, metal, pottery, tools, and pump. So it can survive on its own in terms of making that complete line all the way to luxury item. The only thing it needs is wood and bricks and also grains. If not, it will starve, right? So grain, most importantly, wood and bricks to keep the operations going. So that is how helpful it is. The other thing that I'm thinking is if we're making synergistic relationship is like this town doesn't produce any pottery, so it cannot produce any. Let's use this one. This town doesn't produce any pottery, but I have made a route so that it connects this one to this one. So this one doesn't have coal, so pottery cannot be made unless it has coal. So this city provides coal, and this city provides, together with the coal from that city, will now provide pottery. Now, since we have, let me check. Since we have a trade route that goes back and forth, we can now. I think this is the lowest income one. Yes, I just established this. So you have a trade route that goes from Petunia to Poppy, and then Poppy back to Petunia. So that means now pottery can be brought back to Petunia, so that now Petunia can make pump. So that I don't think so. That's a new finding that I that I realized, and it is a very important finding. The other thing is that we always get this if we have a fight, right? So going down and pressing X, it will lead us exactly to that situation. So I've been getting predations against our, somebody has been doing or harming our carts here. So I sent a troops over here to stand by and guard. apparently there are bandits, and these bandits are swordsmen. And so, anyway, the troops I send out are always, what do you call this? A combination of, you have melee, you have spear against horses, and archers. So it's always range. Range is very good against foot infantry, and infantry is very good against spear, and spear is very good against cavalry, and cavalry is very good against archers. In this troop of in this troop, I have not yet given them cavalry. So so far we haven't encountered any archers, so we're fine. Now, because I was reading the again options to go to the tips, I was reading the trading options uh, or the production consumption. Somewhere I read that all produced in the world are produced in towns. So if we supposedly, if there are synergistic cities, meaning it requires cities to rely on one another, so that means it will force the trade even more. And so this is my first experiment to try it. We have a tri-city plex here, and we will see if that works. So in this city, we will produce. Let me think this through again. In this city, we will produce. Wait. We will definitely produce fish. What? Okay, let me think what I'm gonna do, what we're producing here. Okay, and then. Okay, this one we definitely have to produce grain, and grain with honey can produce bread. So that's 3 items. And then we can produce skin. That's 4 items. And then we will, let's see if we can get this guy to, so they will ship salt to us so we can make bacon here. Let's try this. This will be an experimental city. So so we will be producing fish, bacon, and let's also fish, bacon, or you know what? You know, let's keep here. We will produce. Let's produce wood, brick, fish, skin, and salt, right? And then when we come over here, we will export the salt to this town, and they can produce grain, honey, cakes, and bacon. And we need to import a lot of wood. So the grain, honey, cakes, bacon, and we'll produce a lot of skin over here, which will then be exported to this guy over here. This guy will now be producing wool, textile, and garments. And let us produce honey also, so that we can export it back to these guys. So if in case they're running out of honey. And also we want to link them up with these guys over here, because these guys are not producing honey at all. Let's see if they get any honey. Oh, they do. They're getting a little honey. Oh, they're also getting, oh, they're getting a lot of grain. Wow. Okay, and okay, so that will be a city that goes this way and then come back. The trader will be going that. Oh wait, okay, let's try this. Anyway, I hope I hope this won't be a city that will be costing us too much money. Okay, what shall we call it? Let's start the city as. Oh, see. Oh, what a long name.
A beautiful land.
And then this one will be called huh. Let's just shorten the name on this one. Elm.
A beautiful land.
And this one we will call us Ebony.
A beautiful land.
Okay, now we set up what we want to do here. This one will be, yeah, wood, this, fish, salt, and did we say skin? Or should we hold up for the moment? Right? This one will be producing skin, grain, honey, screen, grain, honey. Oh, and shall we do ale? Let's do ale. And then this one, Ebony will be making textiles. Oh, and we can produce fruits, right? So there are so many things we can actually produce. And then let's get our engineers, building crew, to come and build the road for us. From here to here.
The scenic route.
From here to here.
The scenic route.
From here to here. Nope.
Looks good.
Okay. So let us finish this, and then we have a trader coming up here. So shall we get this going? Do we have anything left so that we can? Okay, maybe on the... Can we do more of these? It just requires 20 wood, right? Okay, we can do that. Can we do more of this? It just needs... Okay, we can do that. How about here? How about fish? I thought we... Okay, I think we can do that too. Let's do salt first. We can also do fish. Yep, we have room for fish. Okay. And then over here, we definitely have to do grain. One honey, one skin, and one of these. And over here, and do we want to do fruit? Yeah, I think we can do fruits. We can even build all the way up here. Oh, there's metal here? But we don't have coal. There's metal production, but we don't have coal. I didn't realize we can make metal here. No coal, but it has metal. Huh, interesting. Do we get coal here? No, we don't get coal here. So maybe let's take this back out. Unless we can get coal to our place. So coal is being made here. So what is their coal production like? Not too bad actually. See, coal doesn't get up to here. Wow. See, there's no coal. Maybe so again we'll have to check. Where's the trader here? Okay, this was a new route, so that means maybe coal is not getting to here. Once we find that this gets coal, then we can start making metals. But if we... So I don't know if it's chicken and egg, but what if we... What we insist on making metal here, wouldn't it then force the trader to send metal to this spot? Let's see. Let's see if that happens. Because right now we're not getting any coal, right? Coal is 0. Okay. So that's what we have done. And now let's see if we can proceed. Oh, let us check on also on our... Wait, I have... Okay, See, I was thinking maybe we should have another town over here. And then what will it produce? It will produce... I know, they're all similar. They all have the same thing. So we're producing alcohol, and we can produce... Oh yeah, we're producing cake also, right? This one is producing cake. Yeah, let's produce cake here. Except we don't have Do we have the materials for it? No, we do. We do. Okay. Anyway, there went our timer. So let me cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you will join me in the next episode. Bye.